make food. Unlike humans and animals, plants don't sit down to dinner or a bowl of kibble, so how do they get their energy? A process called photosynthesis that we're going to learn all about today on Ask the Science Kid. There are four main ingredients to photosynthesis: light from the sun, chlorophyll, water, and carbon dioxide. Chlorophyll is the pigment that makes most plants green. In photosynthesis, it helps the plant by absorbing light energy from the sun, but this isn't the sugar energy that most plants and animals need to live. This is where water and carbon dioxide come in. Plants absorb water through their roots, transport it up through their stems into their leaves, but carbon dioxide has a much shorter path. It's absorbed directly from the air into the leaves through tiny holes in the leaves called stomata. Now we have all four of our ingredients. It's time to begin. The plant uses the energy from the sun to break apart the water molecules into their building blocks of hydrogen and oxygen, and the carbon dioxide molecules into their building blocks of carbon and oxygen. It then reassembles these pieces into sugar molecules, which the plant can then use as food or store in its cells for use later. You'll notice the process isn't a perfect balance, however, and lucky for us, for every molecule of sugar the plant creates, there's a little bit of oxygen left over that the plant then releases back into the atmosphere through the stomata in its leaves, which we and the other humans and animals on the earth are more than happy to take advantage of, because breathing is a good thing and we do a lot of it. You can observe this last part of the process, the release of oxygen signifying the completion of a photosynthesis cycle for yourself in the lab. For this lab activity, you'll need a fresh leaf including a stem, some water in a clear container, a sunny window or sunny spot outside, and an adult to supervise. You want to make sure that the leaf is fresh off the plant, not one that has fallen to the ground some time ago. Collect your leaf and immediately bring it inside and put it in your cup of water. Make sure the entire leaf is completely submerged, including the entire stem. You want the leaf to be able to absorb water and transport it through the stem to the cells in the leaf that will be performing the photosynthesis. Now place your leaf in a sunny window or your designated sunny outdoor area and let it sit for a couple of hours. It may look like your leaf is just sitting there, but with the help of the sun, it's actually busy churning out sugar and oxygen from the carbon dioxide it absorbed before you submerged it, and the water it's absorbing now. After a couple of hours, come back and check on your leaf. You should see tiny air bubbles have appeared around the leaf. These bubbles are the oxygen that the leaf is releasing as a byproduct of photosynthesis. To summarize, leaves take in energy from the sun, carbon dioxide from the air, and water via the rest of the plant through the roots. It then breaks apart and recombines all the components of these ingredients to result in sugar molecules the plant can use as food and oxygen that the plant is kind enough to produce, which we majorly benefit from. Isn't it incredible to think it does all of this from just sunlight and air? No steak, dinner, or kibble required. If you have a question you'd like answered or a suggestion for a future video, send it to askthesciencekid@gmail.com and make sure to follow along with Ask the Science Kid for more fun facts and answers to kid science.